Hello Leo, and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we're going to take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of April in the areas of love and relationship. But as usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. We're going to start with the Oracle card. And what a card that has a message for you today is number 42, Chop Wood. So this is all about being grounded in everyday experience and humility. So what this means is that you might be having big dreams, you might be wanting to achieve something, but this card is telling you just focus on one day at a time. Just focus on every day what you have to do. Try to enjoy little things in life, everyday things like maybe go for a walk, maybe hold each other's hands, wash the dishes, and read a book. Whatever can make you grounded, whatever can make you enjoy your day. So very important here to focus on all on that, and I think you're gonna be able to. That's gonna be help you to let go of something that you've been wanting. But let's see what the tarot is telling us. In the center of your reading, you do have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune, which is the card of change, but not any kind of change. This is a card of positive change, when luck is on your side, when things are turning for the better, especially if you've been through some challenges, some difficulties. This is the card when the universe is working on your behalf to deliver something great for you. When you are at the right time, at the right place, meeting the right people. This is a very serendipitous energy. So all in all, you can expect some great positive changes as well. Sometimes the wheel has to remove something from our life, whatever is no longer serving you. So if you went through something like that, think about it from the perspective that it happened because something better is coming. The first card in your reading is the Five of Cups, which is a card of sadness, the card of loss, the card of sorrow. When something happened in your life and you are not over it, you're still pondering about it, you're still thinking about it. This might be connected to any kind of disappointment, a loss of a partner, breakup, anything to that regard. What's really important here for you to let go of the attachment of the past and focus on the positive, focus on the opportunities, because this card is telling you not everything has been lost. There are new things, new opportunities that will make you happy, which, especially with this Wheel of Fortune, you can expect something better to come into your life. You also have here the Two of Swords, which is a card of indecision, when you have to make a choice between two things and you just have a hard time making it. Some of you need to choose between two people. Some of you need to choose whether you want to be in a relationship or you want to be single. What's really important here, that it's very hard for you to make this decision for whatever reason, because maybe you're not seeing things clearly. But this card is telling you to listen to your instinct, listen to your inner voice, because deep down you actually know what is the right answer. This can be also connected to a conflict of some sort. So for example, if you've been going through a conflict, maybe there's a standstill, or maybe two people around you are in a conflict where you're trying to be neutral. You also have another card here, the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is all about balancing things, right? The twos are harmony, balance, and this is all about balancing things, balancing your feelings, emotions, balancing how much time you spend with work, loved ones. You're trying to create balance as well in your life. With this card, there's also this feel of ups and downs, like the waves in the back, indicating that you've been kind of going through some times when you're kind of feeling very happy, but then other times when you're feeling being down. But you also have here the Strength card. It's interesting that this card has the sign of unlimitedness, and this one has it too. So there's some unlimited potential here for you that you need to embrace, because you have the Strength card, which is all about being strong, being resilient, being courageous, and being also self-confident. Very important to tame your inner beast, to tame your inner voice to a certain degree. with this card. But also just being brave and courageous also can show that you are making moves that are surprising people, but also telling us that in spite of all of those difficulties that you've been through with this Five of Cups, you've been actually handling it greatly. You've been very, very strong in terms of the way what you've been going through. Now you also have here the Death card. The Death card indicates a big change, when a chapter is ending and another one is beginning. When this card shows up, you're going through a transformation, a transition of some sort, where what's really important for you to embrace this change and not to fight it. Because if you fight it, the longer it's gonna be to get on the other side of this change. Now obviously with the Death and the Five of Cups, some of you might have lost a partner, or a relationship came to an end of some way. But you've been very strong, and this, with the Wheel of Fortune, there's faith in it as well, that something had to happen this way, like there's divine timing. But I think I'm kind of also getting a sense with the Two of Swords that some of you are trying to fight this change. And what's really important for you with the Death card, that this is a kind of change that you shouldn't fight it. You should accept it and you should go along with it. And also maybe trying to find everyday happiness in your day-to-day activities might be very important as well. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. That's an indication that the reading helped you. And you can also help me to grow this channel to make sure that the message gets out to those who need it the most. For you, it is only costing a push of a button. So I hope that you are to push those like and subscribe buttons. And I'm also very excited to read the comments, how this reading is resonating with you, where are you watching from, and you can also put in some positive affirmations. For example, I accept the change that's happening in my life, or you can put in something that I let go of the disappointments and the hurt of the past, or you can put it as well that I trust that the universe is bringing me happiness. The next card in your reading is the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is the card of new beginnings, new chapters, achieving a big milestone. This is a card of the 11-11, when doors are opening up for you, when things are happening. Like, this is a great card of stability, celebration as well, freedom also. It's a major marriage card, so it can be connected to a new relationship, but also can be connected to getting engaged or getting married. Depends on where you are in your relationship status, because you're kind of here in the middle of a big change, and this big change can be different for everybody. Some of you are going through a change where you've been in a relationship and now you're single, or some of you've been single and now you're in a relationship. Some of you are in an evolution of a relationship that's evolving into being engaged and getting married. But you also have here the Four of Swords, which is a card of resting, the card of recovering, and also a card of healing. This card is indicating that whatever you've been going through, whatever the challenges, difficulties, you are kind of taking a break, you are healing and recovering. Some of you might be taking a break from dating. Some of you might be taking a break from a relationship. Some of you might be just feeling that things are just not happening. It's one day after the other. It's just day-to-day things that are going on, especially with that chopped woods. But this is also a card that's showing you a blessing, that a blessing is coming to your way. Maybe you don't see it now, but this is a very important period of your life from that perspective. The next card of your reading is the Ten of Wands, indicating an end of a difficult cycle, an end of a chapter where you've been carrying a lot of burden with you. Obviously, this is a card that's showing that you've been carrying a lot of emotional burden. Some of you are just very tired, very exhausted when this card shows up. And you need to also think about it. How can you ease off that burden that you have? Are you able to get help? Is somebody that can help you, or therapy, or anything to that regards? But she's also very close to achieving her goal. So I think you are also very close to achieving something great. And at the bottom of the deck, you do have the Star, which is the card of healing, hope, and wish fulfillment. This is a card when the universe is bringing you something that you wished for, or something that's even better than that. What's really interesting to see here, you have practically two cards, both the Star and the Wheel of Fortune, indicating that the universe is working for you. The universe is bringing you something that you wished for, and the universe is putting you into places and situations where these dreams will come true, where this wish will come to life. So I think the universe is really trying to see what is good for you, what is the best for you, and it's going to happen fast with that Eight of Wands energy. So that's all I have for you. I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again.